Hi there, football fans, and welcome to Transfermarkt TV International. My name is Trevor Evans, bringing you the latest news, rumours and statistics from across the world of football. We're going to get started with rumours, and David Alaba has been causing quite the stir over in Bayern. The board made an offer and he wasn't very happy with it, holding out for more money, and the fan favourite might be on the cusp of leaving. With a market value of 65 million euros, the club may be forced to sell him in January. His deal is due to expire next summer, and the big offer on the table had an expiration date attached. This is now passed at the end of October. Alaba wanted more, but the club were unwilling to move. He's been at Bayern for 12 years and is a firm fan favourite, and it'll be a shame to see him go under these circumstances. Liverpool, Real Madrid, Juventus, Inter Milan all being tipped as possible destinations for him. Speaking of Inter Milan, Christian Eriksen, the 28-year-old 100-cap Danish international, in which he scored 34 times, could be on his way out after 1 year. He was signed for 27 million euros from Tottenham. He's played 33, scored 4 and only assisted 3. Not very good for a dynamic forward such as himself. Much better ratio at Spurs. Bayern and Paris Saint-Germain are interested, and it could be in a cut price deal for 17 million euros. Would he even be welcome back at Spurs? That remains to be seen. However, Bayern seem to be leading the way, and with this central midfield for competition, he might slot in there quite nicely as an attacking force within. Inter Milan are on the way back to Spurs, though, to replace Eriksen. They got the wrong man, and now they're coming back for seconds. The 23-year-old moved to Spurs for 60 million euros, which is a record signing. He struggled at first, injuries, change of tempo, Mourinho challenging his work ethic, and Inter inquired in July. He's put those issues behind him, and now he is flourishing. Over to Napoli, and he's been squeezed out the team. MILIK has no future at Napoli. He was signed in 2016 from Ajax for 32 million euros, and he's not played one single minute this season. But where will he go? Spurs, Everton both been lined up as possible destinations, and he's played under Ancelotti at Napoli, where he was most productive. He scored 48 in 122 games for Napoli and has a current market value of 27 million euros. Arsenal are looking to expand on their attacking options. DOMINIK SZOBOSZLAI of the Red Bull Salzburg, the 20-year-old Hungarian attacker, has been in dynamite form so far this season. In 11 games, he's assisted 8 and scored 5. This has attracted not only the attention of the Arsenal scouting system, but also other big clubs throughout Europe. Potential replacement for MESUT OZIL, who's due to leave soon, having been phased out, remains to be seen. Is this what Arsenal needs? They already have lots of attacking options to choose from, and do they need to sell to buy? Let us know your thoughts below. Talking of attacking players, ISCO could be on his way to Everton. The 28-year-old Spanish international who joined Real Madrid in 2013 has never been a regular, but he still managed to score 51 goals and assist 54. He'll have seen some promising signs from James Rodriguez with his recent upturn in performances, and Ancelotti, when questioned about this move in the recent press conference, did not rule it out. Perhaps a loan deal in January? That will be very interesting indeed. Liverpool continue their search for a long-term, short-term replacement for Van Dijk, Matip, Fabinho as centre-back. Despite Nat Phillips starting as centre-back alongside Joe Gomez on the weekend and doing quite a lot right, Liverpool coaches still need to be convinced he's up to the job. That's why they're looking at SCHUURS, who's managed to step in at Ajax and make some promising performances. He was on trial at the club 2 years ago and was even offered a €1 million deal as a 17-year-old. He's filled the boots of Delete at Ajax, and what are Liverpool actually looking for here? Surely they're looking for a more experienced option, which leads us nicely into Kabak, with who they were linked with all summer. However, it turns out that he was approached by AC Milan instead. The 20-year-old Turkish international centre-back, heavily linked with Liverpool, has a market value of 29 million euros, but the 45 million euro release clause was a big stumbling block. Schalke told Milan that he is not for sale. His Schalke career is young. He has only played 30 games in a 5-year contract. After a couple of transfer windows with limited activity, Chelsea have come back with a bang. We saw that with Werner, Kai Havertz, etc., and they're looking beyond that. They were linked with Declan Rice, a former trainee of themselves even, and they were knocked back by West Ham. They're coming back in January, and they're being linked with a £60 million deal in that window. West Ham remain to be convinced that it's a good option for them, but Lampard has set his sights on making the midfielder his #1 goal. Another player on Chelsea's radar is Anel Ahmedovic, the 21-year-old Bosnia international centre-back, formerly of Nottingham Forest but not for long, is currently at Malmo. They're approaching an €8 million deal, and he could be a long-term contract option here since they have a number of senior options at centre-back. Sergio Ribeiro, the current number 4 option at Manchester United, is hopefully, for his sake, on his way out. He's feeling a little betrayed by the club and he's totally out of scope at Old Trafford. He's on a €110,000 per week deal, and Beckham is coming knocking. He's looking to add quality, experienced players such as Matuidi and Higuain, but the deal fell through on Thursday. But Miami remain undeterred. Now that the football is back on the pitch, we're starting to get some good, interesting facts around that. Records being broken, and one that Arsenal will be very glad to be rid of is that they've won at Old Trafford for the first time in 14 years. That's right. Aubameyang's penalty is the first time that Manchester United have lost to Arsenal at Old Trafford for a long, long time. This takes them up to 9th in the league, actually, with just 4 points off league leaders. It's a very tight one this season in 7 games. It shows progress being made under Arteta and making his mark on the team. It leaves United winless at Old Trafford this season. They're 15th in the league with 7 points from 6 games, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is under fire. Sergio Ramos has made his 500th La Liga appearance of his professional career. A significant proportion at Real Madrid, of course, but also 39 for Sevilla before he transferred. In case we didn't already know it, Thomas Müller is a winner. 260 Bundesliga wins to his name, and he's still going strong. And here's a fun one. Did you know that since Haaland has been playing for Dortmund, they have won all 8 games that he's not been in the starting 11? Not a fact you want to have associated with yourself, but he's also making a positive impact on the pitch too, I am sure. So what do you think, guys? Should Dortmund consider dropping Haaland for a longer period of time, see if they can keep that winning streak up, or does Haaland add more on the pitch than just wins? Anyway, let's jump into the next segment, and we're going to be looking at the most appearances for one club throughout the course of a player's career. There's some big names in this space and lots of fixtures being played. Up next, we have Yasuhito Endo, who has played 782 games in a 19-year spell for his club Osaka. Up next, club Italian legend 44-year-old Francesco Totti played 785 games in 14 years at Roma. In third position, we have Javier Zanetti, who played 858 games for Inter Milan in a space of 19 years. Getting into silly territory now, and 901 games played by Paolo Maldini for AC Milan. And he came back for a second stint. Ryan Giggs played 928 games for Manchester United in a trophy-laden career. So let's put that into perspective. There's a lot of big, well-known names there, as you'd expect, for big teams. And out of consideration, there's one player who's currently active who could break into that top 5, with Dean Lewington of MK Dons sitting on 770 games. And news just in, Atletico Madrid have got their replacement for Thomas Partey, who they sold to Arsenal in the actual transfer window. They were given a 30-day extension by La Liga to find a replacement, and in Jeffrey Kondogbia, they have done that. The 27-year-old Valencia midfielder, enforcer since 2017, has signed in a deal of €20 million, including add-ons. The Valencia player was promised that he could leave after several teammates left, and they've currently foregoing a financial turmoil. This has become his 3rd La Liga club, as he played for Sevilla earlier on. And the first confirmed signing of our winter transfer window has been confirmed by Partizan Belgrade, who will see Filip Stevanovic move to Manchester City in an €8 million deal. The 18-year-old Serbian is due to move in January 2021. But where will he slot in at Manchester City? First team or the reserves? Sticking with Manchester City, and Pep Guardiola's contract is due to expire at the end of the season, and speculation is rife. Potential new Barcelona president wants Pep to come in for a second phase. However, Pep insists that he is very happy at Manchester City and wants to stay longer, despite a poor start to the season. In 6 games, they've scored 9, but also conceded 8. That's all we have for you this week, guys, but the transfer window is fast upon us. 2 months away, so rumours, news will be coming on thick and fast. So subscribe, like, comment, get the latest news from us as we go. So until next time, take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.